some test sheep to test one of my molds, as well as I forget what the other one was. I don't remember where I was pouring it. I'll find out when I demold it. I also have one that's a mold is being made out there. And then I just collected seeds from my garden, which is great. Got all these guys, which is probably coming up backwards on my screen, so there's no point in really showing you. But yeah, it's been one of those days. Just kind of going, doing a bunch of different random things around the house. We took a walk, kids and I did some accounting, which was unfun, and it's extra unfun because my bank that I have my business account through and QuickBooks aren't synced up, and they haven't been since June. So a large bulk of my income and business expenses are not there because, yeah, the bank account, that one is my primary. So majority of my accounting has not gotten done yet. And you can do a thing where you manually transfer things over, but that's a chore and a half. It's happened last year too, but thankfully it like resynced right before the end of the year. So I'm hoping that'll happen again, and I can just like make up a bunch of time. I can just sit down for an hour and figure out all the transactions and stuff. But it's really annoying not having it synced up because it means I'm going to have a lot of work when it finally is synced up. Yeah, the kids are packed for our trip tomorrow. I have my clothes picked out. We'll pack the toiletries and stuff in the morning. I have a couple of like house things. My sister and her husband are going up today to the house, so I'm going to ask her what kitchen stuff they have to see if I need to bring certain kitchen items. And then yeah, I'll have a few things to do tomorrow. But what else? Oh, I did some pressed flower stuff for resin as well. I also did some alcohol marker drawings for fun. It was like, I felt like I did nothing today. I kept thinking like, gosh, all this time, but I did a lot with the accounting and the getting the molds figured out. Like, it's hard because I can't like full-blown pour stuff yet for my next restock because I'm doing a lot of mold testing and remaking molds, so it's a lot of waiting, which, I mean, resin is a lot of waiting anyways, but it's a lot of waiting. So yeah, now I gotta figure out what to make for dinner because I wasn't planning on making dinner tonight because it was supposed to be youth group tonight, and usually I make the kids a meal and then my husband and I a separate meal, but now youth group got canceled because there was only going to be like 2 kids coming, so we canceled that, and now I have to make everybody dinner. So I still might make the kids like something separate now, just make them some corn dogs and vegetables and fruit and stuff, and then make Josh and I something later. Because Josh wants to stay up late to play a new video game that came in, which is great because then I can sit on my laptop and watch some videos and knit. It's going to be great. But tonight's gonna be a good night. And tonight's gonna be a good night.
Perfect day for the road. The blue sky will take us home. We'll take it easy, we'll take it slow. So good day for the road. And time goes so fast when you're with the ones you love. But I won't worry today, even if time flies away. Diamonds shine on the snow. My guitar's asleep on the backseat. I'm following the river to another show. It's a perfect day for the road. And time goes so fast. You're with the one you love.
Lincoln, say hi.
But I won't worry today, even if time flies away. Even if time flies away.
Is September 5th today. We got back yesterday from our siblings trip with my sister, my brother, and his wife were not able to make it. It's a bummer. But we had a good time. The house we stayed at was like really cool, funky like house. Furnishings were slightly lacking, but that's okay. They're very uncomfortable beds and very uncomfortable like couches with no throw pillows or blankets or anything. Amy got there before us, like the night before, and she sent me a message in the morning, was like, pack throw blankets for everybody. So I packed some throw blankets for us all, which was nice because it would have been like, yeah, it would have been a little chilly without them on the last day, because last day was like kind of cloudy. First day we were there was absolutely beautiful. We got up there Saturday afternoon, went to one of the beaches to hang out, and it was fun. We didn't stay for too long because we were being attacked by wasps like crazy. My nephew ended up getting stung in the neck, which is, yeah, poor little guy. And, you know, it was just like, the views though from Lummi Island are just amazing. And there was a couple of beautiful sunsets. So yeah, it was really nice. Got to chill, we played some games, ate food, and just relaxed. We went on Sunday to the church up there because Josh and I's old youth pastor are the he is the pastor there, along with his wife. She teaches like the children's church, and she was very excited because they don't have a lot of kids on the island. So she was like, whoa, look at all these kids. And that was a lot of fun to see them and catch up a little bit. And yeah, miss them. But it was really great. We left yesterday morning, like around 10:30. We had to wait in the ferry line. We missed the first ferry, caught the second one, thankfully, just barely. Like I think there was 1 or 2 cars after us. It was a tight fit. It's a itty bitty ferry. It's so tiny, but we made it on, thank goodness. But on our way home, well, we were gonna stop in Bellingham. They've got like a cute old like historical area in town, and then like there's a really pretty old bookstore, like a gigantic bookstore. So I was like, I want to go to the bookstore, and then we were maybe gonna get lunch. And on the way there, which was like maybe a 20-minute drive from the Lummi Island ferry, Ben was starting to feel queasy, which he tends to get car sick. But then he was like, I'm gonna throw up. So we pulled over, and we didn't quite make it in time to a pullover spot, because where we were driving there was no shoulder. So we pulled over, and he threw up all over the car, and then all over like the street, and so that wasn't fun. And we asked him like, okay, well, do you want to just go home, or do you feel like you need to get out of the car and walk around? And he's like, I want to go home. So we left, we went home. Then of course we had to make a stop to get him some water, and we made that stop. Had one of the kids go to the restroom because they really needed to go. One of the kids had just gone to the restroom at the spot where he threw up, because there was a gentleman, the storefront that we had to stop in front of was very nice. He came out of his little shop, which was like a converted house, and he came out and was like, there's a hose over there you guys are welcome to use. And then he let one of the kids use the restroom. It was a whole thing, and I was like, thank you so much, you were amazing. And then we had to stop, get water, another kid go to the restroom, and then not like 20 minutes later, one of the kids who had gone to the restroom was like, I need to go to the restroom again. It's like, are you kidding me? So we had to go to a store, stop again, and then shortly after that, like it's only an hour 40-minute drive from our house to get to this like place, so it's like so many stops for such a short drive. We had to stop again because Ben needed to throw up again, at which point I was starting to wonder if it really was car sickness, because we weren't really like doing any windy roads. Like it was a little bit of stop and go traffic, but it wasn't like a ton. And then we got home, and he was still upset stomach, and got sick multiple more times that night. So not car sickness, he got the flu. Not sure if it came from maybe somebody at that church we went to, or maybe somebody in the general stores that we stopped by, or yeah, I don't know where he picked it up, but he's got the flu. Claire, last week, like around Thursday, she had an upset stomach, but I assumed it was because of the meat she was eating, because my kids are kind of sensitive to like beef. So we had like beef the night before, and then she had a beef burrito at her grandma's house, and after both those meals she like kind of had a stomach ache. So I assumed that was it, but maybe now I'm kind of wondering if she maybe had the flu. So I wasn't really sure what the deal was with that, so maybe it was the flu. So it makes me happy. Friday I was gonna go by my mom's house, but I was like, we'll play it safe, since it was like she was feeling good Friday, but I was like, well, it was just yesterday she wasn't feeling good, and now I'm happy I didn't, just in case it was the flu. I'd rather not get my mom the flu. So yeah, today was supposed to be the first day of schooling, but I got no sleep last night because I kept jumping up, because multiple times Ben ran to the bathroom. He only got sick one of the times he went in there, but he kept jumping up. And then Lincoln at one point got up and was like, my tummy hurts. And I was like, no. But he seems, every now and then he says his stomach hurts, but he has a gotten sick at all, so I'm hoping that's it. He maybe just has like an upset stomach and we can call that good, but we're just gonna hunker down for the week, stay at home. I have a click list order. I'm just gonna go pick up, because I was going to the grocery store today, but now I don't want to go in and get anybody sick. So I'm just gonna go pick up my groceries and then just kind of hang out at home all week, I guess. Hopefully tomorrow we'll start doing schoolwork. I cleaned the house fairly well after vacation. It's pretty clean. I was on the phone with my mom for like 2.5 hours almost, because I was like, well, just so you know, I'm not coming over this week. So we just chatted and chatted and chatted, and then next thing I know, it's been 2 hours and 25 minutes. I was like, oh, I have a couple of things I should probably get around to doing. I didn't realize what time it was, but yeah, for the most part, the house is clean. I kind of like being on the phone while I'm cleaning because it distracts me from the fact that I'm cleaning, and way more stuff gets done. I folded laundry and sorted the kids' laundries. Didn't even notice. It was amazing. It went by so quickly. And then, I straightened up the kitchen, got some things put away from the trip, and just oddball stuff picked up, cleaned. Yeah, just a few things left. And I'm so happy to just have it done. And I didn't even feel like I did it because I was on the phone chatting. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some things done so I can maybe then take a moment to chill because I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. So, back to it. I just had to take my Fitbit off because it was counting steps while I was crocheting. So I got a few extra 100 steps in without moving my butt. But anyways, the kids are doing better. Ben is no longer throwing up, thank goodness. He was good yesterday too, just a slight upset stomach. Or no, that was the day before. Yesterday was the first day of homeschooling. Today was day 2. This week feels blurry and messy. Homeschooling is going okay. It's a bit of a struggle for me because I have to go back to being in one spot and being near them while they're doing their schoolwork, because I'm very much a active moving around person, especially early in the day, which is when they need to do their homework. And so I'm having to remind myself that I kind of need to stay stationary for a couple of hours so that way I can help them with their schooling. So just reminding myself to have, like either computer work or some sort of art thing or knitting just at the dining room table with me is kind of how I have to structure my morning, which is just driving me crazy. And then I have, what else have I done? Oh, I packaged orders today, which is fabulous. Josh printed labels for me last night. I don't think I can ever go back to printing labels. I think he is just going to have to realize he forever is going to have to be my label printer because I hate it so much. And he's good at it and he's fast and just, he doesn't mind it. He thinks it's a mindless, easy task. I'm like, great. It is mindless and I hate doing it so very, very much. So I'll let you do it for forever. I did tell him this morning, like, you're so good at label making, like label printing. I think you need to graduate to packaging orders. He laughed and was like, don't get any ideas. It's like, come on, please. But I got them all packaged, taken to the post office. I got a gift packaged and sent. I got a wholesale order packaged and sent. I have, what else have I done? I need to do some figuring out of a mold. I was getting frustrated because I have a resin mold that I'm trying to make. Well, a silicone mold of a resin thing. And I've used silicone to make molds of resin items before. However, this recent item that I've been working on, the silicone isn't curing against it. And I was like, I know I'm mixing it enough. I know the silicone hasn't expired. I know all these things. Like, what the heck is going on? Well, I guess silicone doesn't cure against UV resin, which is what I used for part of this little thing that I'm making. So I'm just frustrated. And now I'm going to have to start over again making this whole thing because I made this whole base one that I'm making the mold out of, mostly out of UV resin. So I gotta start over. which is just a blast, and I'm really looking forward to it. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. Maybe the next one will be even better. It's fine. So, anyways, I'm gonna sit back and continue to crochet and watch some more YouTube. Maybe go take a walk. We should go take a walk. It's getting kind of stormy looking, so we should do that now. We'll see. I'm tired. It has been a busy day of doing things for the home and kids. I did have a bit of time blocked off to do some work stuff. However, my work stuff was dependent on an email being answered, and the person I was waiting for an email from actually is on a little mini weekend vacation starting last night. So they did not respond to my email, and that is okay. I can wait until Monday. What are you doing? Jeez, like body slam the cupboard. So I did not do a whole lot of work today. I did a little bit of resin pouring and tried to figure out one of my molds. One of the things I'm trying to turn into a mold. Whatever. And then I got up, I made breakfast for the kids, and then I did a grocery pickup, and then I came home, ate my breakfast, and then immediately started making snacks and canning things. I am trying to be a little bit better about having healthier food options for the kids. It's one of those things where it goes in waves, you know, it's like, we're gonna be healthy, and then next thing you know, we're not eating super healthy. Anybody else like that? I feel like everybody kind of goes through waves like that. But yeah, I watched like, you know, this like video on YouTube, like the 10 most unhealthy foods in America, and like breakfast cereal was one of them, and like certain like snack things were on it, and I was like, cool, I'm feeding these to my kids, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, so I'm trying to make breakfast a little more often and buy better cereals. Problem is these things are more expensive, so I'm trying to offset the expense of buying the healthier options by also making things at home. Like this morning we had cornbread, and it was delicious and amazing. The kids love it, and it's cheap and it's easy. And then I made snack bags with like veggies, like little carrots, jicama, and celery and stuff for them, which my kids love their veggies. I did want to do one with peppers, but apparently my clickless order, I thought I ordered more peppers. Apparently I didn't though. And then I made snack bags with mixed nuts, dates, apricots, and raisins. So like kind of our own trail mix with lightly salted nuts and stuff, which the kids are very excited about. They love the dried fruits and nuts. So yeah, took a little bit of time, but as like it's healthier and it's actually more affordable to do that. It's a matter of the time it takes to put them all together. But I mean, in 15 minutes ish, we'll say 20 minutes, I took all the ingredients for the trail mix, mixed it all together, and then bagged up 26 bags of snacks. So it's really not that bad. And then also like same with the veggies this morning. And then I'll have a good amount of snacks for them for a while. And then I also did some canning. I made tomato sauce. I did have a jar break on me today, which I've never had happen before. I keep the jars like, in the oven, and then when I'm ready to jar them up, I pull them out. And I had room temperature lemon juice to put into the jars for the tomato sauce. And I've done this before plenty of times, but I put the room temperature lemon juice into one of the jars and it cracked. And I was like, what? Like, it's not cold. Like, why would it do that? So I then, out of like precaution, I then stuck what I needed into a bowl and then microwaved it real quick because I was like, well, shoot, I don't want the rest of them to crack, which again, I've never had that happen before. Which was actually, I ended up taking that juice out of my cracked jar and pouring it into another jar, and that one didn't crack. So I think the jar just was on its way out, which thankfully it cracked before I put it in the water bath canner because that would have not have been nice. But yeah, I did tomato sauce. I did a couple quarts of that, and then also jam. I did 3 batches of jam today because I got from my mom several bags of frozen berries, and then I also had some strawberries that I got. So the 2 bags from her made, the 3 batches plus a little bit of the strawberries from the store. I do a low sugar or no sugar pectin, and then I use honey, and it's actually really tasty because you can actually taste the fruit a bit more, and it's healthier. I try to be as sugar-free as possible because sugar causes me to have headaches and migraines. So I try to avoid it as much as possible. I allow myself like a special little thing here or there. But, and then my mom, her doctors told her like, just try and cut out the sugar because it's better for cancer patients to not have a bunch of sugar. So I've also been making this jam for my mom. And since she's providing, the garden and the fruit for it, it's only fair that I give her some of the jam, that I've made from their garden and stuff. So yeah, so I did today. And then I went and ran to Costco this evening because, we needed certain things like toilet paper because we were almost out, and toothpaste, we were out, and then I'm out of avocado oil. And then I bought the family, because we're trying to be healthier, I bought them all hot dogs for dinner. No judging. It's called balance. We balance out the healthy with the unhealthy and the unhealthy with the healthy. It's fine. But yeah, I did all that canning all day today and making all the snack stuff. I was kind of like, I'm not making dinner tonight. It's not happening. But yeah, it's been busy. I'm tired. I think we're gonna watch a movie tonight. I'm gonna sit in it. I'm working on trying to make my fingerless mitts that I made last year again. And then Granny Square. So anyways, I guess I should find myself something for dinner because I don't like the hot dogs. Everybody else likes the hot dogs, but I don't. So I need to go eat something now. My afternoon evening changed from how I envisioned it. I have the evening myself with the kids because Josh is at a Mariners game, and well, I decided to take the kids on a quick walk through the neighborhood. There's like, it's like this loop. There's like through the neighborhood, and then there's like this little access point to a trail, and then it kind of loops back to our house. So the access point is like you have to walk in front of somebody's house to get it, like down their driveway in front of their house. Well, we were going in front, and there was like 3 people like sitting in the driveway, and I was like, ah, crap, I have to walk past these people. So I'm sitting there and I'm knitting, and I'm like, hi, and they're like, oh my gosh, hi, and they started chatting away. Well, it turns out they're like homeschool families too. So it's kind of cool to meet some people, and they all seemed very nice. But it derailed my evening. It totally derailed my evening. They also invited us to dinner. I was like, I just met you guys. I don't know if I'm ready to eat dinner with you guys. Because, yeah, it's a little too fast for my ambivert self. Chatting with you, yes. They were very nice, though. But we exchanged numbers and stuff. But I was planning on making stuffed zucchini tonight because Josh doesn't like stuffed zucchini. So I was going to make it tonight while he wasn't home. But now I don't have time to make that. So now I'm just going to make cornbread. And we're going to have cornbread and fruit for dinner. I'm going to make some eggs, too, so they have some protein. But I'm not worn out. I'm, like, so exhausted. That just drained me of all of my energy. Because, yeah, they asked a lot of questions. They were very chatty. And what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? Which is great. Because I'm not that type of person. But now I'm tired. And then, I think back on the conversation, like, oh, I should have asked them this. Oh, I should have asked them that. But, it's fine. Again, I'm socially awkward. So, they're like, oh, have you done this group? Or have you been a part of this group? Have you tried this group? And I'm like, I've done no groups because I don't do people. I don't reach out to people. Like, if you didn't say hello to me and start talking to me, I would have walked right on past. Right on past. So, yeah. But again, very nice. And I'm not complaining about having met them. It derailed my evening. It's gone. I'm tired now. I love being around people. And I love socializing with people. But I get so tired afterwards. So tired. Especially when it's new people and you're like, evaluating a situation. Like you don't even go into it with any idea of who these people are. They're complete strangers. And like having to evaluate the situation like, what do I talk about around this person that I have no clue anything about them? I'm gonna make us some quick dinner. And then, I don't know if we were gonna watch a movie, but I don't know if we have time to watch a movie now. Might just have to watch some shows. It's fine. It's fine. It's how life goes sometimes. It doesn't always go to plan. But then I'm gonna make, I think, myself some pie squares tonight and sit and watch a movie that I want to watch. I get the big screen TV tonight, and I'm really excited about it. What? Our house is gonna float?
Yeah, because the water will be so big and I won't know it. Wait, is it? Wait, it's gonna be raining for the whole week.
No way. Yesterday, I kind of determined Lincoln had a cold because he started to sound like this. And today, that suspicion was confirmed because he started coughing. Cool. Well, now it's evening, and I'm pretty sure it has hit me. My head is murdering me. And I'm starting to feel like, not like stuffy, but a lot of sinus pressure, like to the point where my glasses are actually uncomfortable. But then if I take my glasses off, I'll be squinting and won't be able to see, which will make the headache worse. But this is making the headache worse because it's resting on my nose. I'm in a lose-lose situation here, but it just, all of it hurts, especially like right in this front area. Like all of this hurts really bad. That actually feels really good. So yeah, that's fun. But this morning, before I felt weird and gross, I went to my eye doctor. Had my little, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I have a spot on my eyeball. Dr. Google said it was nothing of concern. It's something that starts with a P. I don't remember the name of it. But it's basically like a callus on my eyeball. Doctor confirmed that, yep. So I need to start using more artificial tears. I've already started using some because I was noticing it was getting very dry and like itchy compared to how my eyeball normally is. And then also I need to get prescription sunglasses, which I've been wanting to get for quite a while anyways because my eyes are sensitive to the sun. So I'll just take these off and wear my sunglasses, but then I'm like going like this because I can't see without my prescription. That, or I'll go without the sunglasses so I can see, and like when I'm driving, I leave these on so I can see the road, but then I'm squinting because the sun is too bright. So I got my prescription hasn't changed at all. I mean, it has like the teeniest weeniest bit, but we're keeping this. So I'm gonna take that prescription and then I think order some glasses online because it's cheaper than buying it in the store. Yeah. Tonight I'm just making, we got some dumplings to try from Costco. So I'm making dumplings and stir-fried veggies for dinner because my head hurts so friggin' bad. And the dumplings, they just go in the microwave. So I only need to cook the rice and the veggies really. So my head hurts so bad. I usually like to push off taking medicine until it starts to get really bad, but this came on so quick. Like maybe an hour ago I was like, oh, I have a little bit of a headache, I'll wait to take something. And like usually I wait until it starts to get really bad, but it went from like not being so bad to really bad really quick. And once it gets to this point, it can, like, I swear nothing really takes it away. It'll dull it but not take it away. I've also realized today that I have not even touched August footage for the blog. And now I'm like, well, pooey. Because now it's like so late in the month that I'm like, okay, well, I'll get it edited. But it takes me a few days to usually edit a vlog because like a month's worth, there's a lot of videos to stitch together. So it's going to take me a few days. And by the time that comes around, it's going to be like the end of September. And I'm like, well, why don't, like, by the time I'm done editing a vlog, I'm like ready and excited for the next vlog. So I'm kind of like, well, if I just wait until September is done, then I can edit them both together and publish them together. And then, yeah, I'll just like ruin my YouTube algorithm all at once because the YouTube like most of my subscribers don't watch the vlogs, which is totally fine. I understand it's not for everybody. But when you have post a video and it gets fewer views, it tells YouTube that, you know, people aren't into my videos. So it then knocks me down for the next videos that I post that people would be into. So I see you. Why don't you just say hi? Say hi. I also got from Target today a sweatshirt. I've been wearing my husband's giant old hoodies for a long time now. And so while I was waiting for my eye appointment, I went around Target and I was like, oh yeah, I've been wanting a hoodie for a while. So I went over there, and originally I was going to get a gray hoodie, but then I saw this beige and was like, no, this is much better. I like this. And I just got it from the men's section because the men's section actually has hoodies and sweatshirts, like normal hoodies and sweatshirts that aren't like cropped or like weird shapes. Like there was a cute one in the women's section, but it was like cinched down to this itty bitty little waist and it was cropped. And I was like, well, that's not very practical now, is it? Because I want it to cover me and keep me cozy warm. And that's not going to keep me very cozy warm. So I went to the men's section, got this, and it is so comfy. And it's like, I got a size small, and look at the sleeve length. I love long sleeves. Like I can fully tuck my hands in them, and it goes down my butt, which is fabulous. And it has a good size hood. Like it fits. I've got a ponytail sticking out, so it doesn't go all. Yeah, it's fabulous. I love it. And it's cheaper than it would have been in a women's section, so it's a win-win-win. I guess I should probably start the rice now to go with our dumplings. So, yeah. Oh my word. Today is September 29th. It's a Friday. And I'm tired, I'm worn out, and I've been busy. I don't remember when the last time I checked in was. I think the last time I checked in, I had talked about like a kid being sick, which was last week. Everybody still has like kind of a mild cold. Tuesday I wasn't feeling very good. I had like a mild fever in the morning and then seemed to be fine the rest of the day. Like I had mild like stomach stuff, but not like major where I felt like I couldn't accomplish things around the house. So it has been a good chunk of my day on the couch, bundled under blankets. But yeah, then Claire finally picked up the cold yesterday. But it's just like for me, it's like a really low, annoying cold. Tuesday was like a small fever. Wednesday was like a slightly stuffy nose, like barely stuffy. And then yesterday it was like a super mild sore throat, like so mild. It's like I'd swallow and be like, oh, is my throat sore? And there'd be other times I'm like, oh, my throat is sore. And then there'd be times there was like nothing there. So I don't know. And then today it's like a mild stuffy nose. It's not like super stuffy, but it's like a lot of pressure right here. Like it's been pushing on my glass, like my glasses are pushing on it, which is making my nose and my head hurt. Ugh, whatever. So yeah, cold season is upon us, yay. But it's so mild that I'm not like overly concerned about it. I've been busy though with homeschooling and work stuff. I've got commissions going right now. I have a whole new lineup of sheep that I'm working on for Christmas. I've worked out some designs and there's just something really cool and new that I cannot wait to share with you all. It's pretty amazing. Let's see what else. I feel like I've just been busy. I went thrifting yesterday, found nothing. No, correction, I found a blazer. Let's see, what else have I done? Nothing. We've just been at home a lot with the kids. I do have an update on my mom, actually. She had tests done no, not yesterday. Wow, my day is all screwy. My week is all screwy. She had tests done on Monday and got the results back very quickly, actually. But the cancer is, what's the word? The word just escaped my mind. It's receding. That's the word I'm looking for. And it's not spreading, which is amazing. So I think like we were just kind of talking about how it's probably a combination of things. One being the chemo that she's doing. Two being the turkey tail capsules that she's been taking. When Amy and I took the mushroom class, the guy who was teaching it was talking to us about a friend or somebody he knew who had this tumor and did all the chemo treatments and all sorts of stuff, and none of it was working, so he just decided, I'm not doing this anymore, I can't do this anymore. So he stopped doing all the treatments, but then he started taking turkey tail capsules and the tumor went away. So we told our mom this and we're like, so she talked to her naturopath and she said, yeah, let's do it. So she's been taking that. So combination of those two, and then also she's like, the grace of God. And I was like, yeah. So, I mean, who's to say it? Like, I mean, sure, like, you know, one could say it's definitely one thing or not the other, but I think it could be all three working together. So, yeah, all good news. So thank you guys for your love and prayers you've been saying for my mom. It's very, very much appreciated. We're very, very happy for this result. It's really great. So she will be meeting with her doctor about future treatments and stuff to continue to heal her and strengthen her bones, since the cancer is in her bones, like make sure she stays strong and continue to shrink up that cancer. So yeah, we'll see what kind of her treatment plan is going forward. But other than that, tomorrow I'm going on a hike with my brother and my sister, which will be fun. We don't often get to hang out, the three of us. I see my sister all the time. Don't get to see my brother quite as often. And especially, again, all three of us together. So that's going to be really nice to just go hang out together. And then, yeah, I'll probably take you along with that. I'll probably record some video because we're going to try and see if we can do some mushroom hunting while we're out there. But yeah. That's all I probably have to say right now. Otherwise, I probably would just keep on rambling about absolutely nothing. Plus, I need to work. Correction. I will work in a little bit. My laptop is still charging. And my cord's not long enough to reach me in this chair, and I don't want to move. So, anyways. I probably won't pop in again in the next couple of days before September ends, so again, I'll probably have footage after this, but thanks for chilling with me and watching life stuff. It's pretty boring life over here most of the time. But I like that. I love watching people's lifestyle stuff when it's just like chill, low-key type stuff. But anyways, again, there's that rambling thing I was talking about, you know. Are you having a good hike? You're having a good hike? How about you, brother?